Good evening. My name is Tabena Wambiko, and this is my discussion post 14. Yeah. Okay. So today we're gonna talk about, I guess, the staff training development course and about it in its details to help of the future students coming into the class and how I could help them out and make everything easier. Okay, so let's start here. What is the course about? So staff training development is basically it's a course that focuses on strategic and like practical aspects of making the employee experience and their growth in the work field better. I guess you could say that. Yeah, basically, that's what it basically is. Basically, focusing on practices, strategic and practical aspects of enhancing the employee performance and professional growth. So, the key topics that are covered in this is basically like assessments, training designs, training delivery methods, ethical, moral ethics, or business ethics, ethical decision making, and diversity in training. So, I believe that this is a very important course that every business major must take because this helps you in ways of helping you think as if you're a manager, I guess you could say. It helps you productively think in that manner to put you in a space of, okay, you're not just an employee, you're head of position and how to better maneuver a business. Okay. So for me, it's important because it improves job performances. It helps boost your employee motivation and the morale of the whole team. It encourages adaptability to help people, adapt to different circumstances. You don't want just one-minded people. You want everybody to be able to adapt to different circumstances in the career that they're in. It supports the career development, and it also ensures ethics, moral ethics, and it enhances organizational growth. So, key concepts of this is employee development, training designs and delivery, evaluations and feedback, and ethics and inclusion. So, what could I say that students will be using for real life situations? The main thing that I took from this is the ethics, the moral ethics, and the the ethical decision making framework and how that works. So basically, in real life, you're gonna deal with situations that's gonna test your integrity and your morale and your principles in life. You want to always be the person in life where, whether nobody's looking, you do the right thing. That's integrity. So this this class actually speaks heavily on ethical business ethics, workplace ethics, and business ethics, and how to go about that. Because I believe that ethics is the number one thing that can make a company go either up or down. If your company doesn't have good ethics, you will definitely see it in your sales and business production because people won't shop with you if it's bad. And if your ethics are very good, you'll always have a good fan base. It's just the way of the land. It always works like that. So I feel like those are real world situations that would help out with incoming students. For example, if you're at work, and you see, I'll just use an example that I've went through before. If you're at work and you see like your teammate on the crew, you just say you're working a server job, you see your teammate and they are literally stealing tips off of other people's tables. How would you assess that situation? How would you go about it if this is your friend? Ethically, what I would do, I'm gonna assess the situation, think about is it ethical or not. That's not an ethical thing to do. Is it hurting the reputation of the store? Yeah, because if people see that, they're gonna think we're all thieves. So they're not gonna trust nobody. So how would you handle that? Would you tell on them? Would you bring it to their attention, let them know you're about to tell on them, or what would you do? How I would handle it, I'd have to go report them, because if you're stealing from people if you're stealing tips off people's table, no telling what you'll do to me. So I'd rather just get you out of here, because there's no point in keeping you in that type of scenario. That's just me though. So, what type of assignments or projects should you guys expect? So, for the new coming students, I feel like this is a time for me to reflect and tell you guys how to be better than me. So my struggles in this class was time management. Working and taking 5 classes is pretty hard for me to do. So for incoming students to better be prepared so they can pass this class, this class is very detail oriented. The guy makes sure certain things is in place, so if you don't do it, you won't get the full grade. So I would say make sure you read everything. Just read everything. That'll save you in the long run. Just read everything. 2, I would say make sure you stay on top of the discussion posts, because the discussion posts go hand in hand with the assignment that you're doing for the week. And essentially they will help you out with your end of the year assignment, which will be you making a presentation and having to train somebody, basically how I'm doing now. So yes, you should expect a project, a 3-phase project, of where you're gonna have to explain a training method, present a training method, and reflect on a training method. So you should expect that and prepare for that by doing the discussions and all the assignments and reading everything first. And make sure you just put everything in a timely manner, because it'll help you out. And oh yeah, don't forget your references on all your papers, because he'll fail you if you don't put your references. So yes, what did I find most challenging about this course? It was, like I said, time management. This course requires time management. You have to have time to do all this work. It's just, you have to. Did the course help me grow professionally? Yes, it did, because it helped me learn that certain things, you can't bypass certain things. You have to do everything. You have to do all the work to get all the credit. So yes, it did help me. So the reason you guys should be more excited for this course is because this course can bring a light out of you that you probably didn't know you had before, and it can inform you about things that you honestly probably knew, but it can actually bring another light to the situation to help you better understand it. So yeah, I like the course. The course is not that bad. I appreciate the course. I appreciate everything I learned from it, and I hope you guys learned something too. Thank you.